Nigga funny. I don't get nothing until the day I stop breathing. If you stop your momentum, oh my dumbass.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Take it in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Yes, sir. Right in it. See what my boy John Emery got cooked up right now. This is zone, isn't it? Oh, this is 6. Oh my goodness, good block.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Put my boy in,
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Come on, Deuce. 0-3. It's tough.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. If you're these receivers, you gotta be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the
week,
the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Yo, DBs are very sorry, bro. And you shifted him over.
2nd and 3. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field.
Oh, good. That's not what I meant to do. Slot wide receiver. Scotty Miller. Yes, sir.
Goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride.
Damn, hold on. Hell no.
9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the line.
Quick pass out to Miller. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got it.
Scotty Miller, he left.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Scotty Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take it right down
that was
the
way
field
too
and
easy.
score on the opening drive. And it's good.
Hey, that
the
blue net
Saints
cleaning them
have
up.
a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Lions nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13. It is up across the 25 and down at the 28.
That's crazy.
At their own 28-yard line.
What? Y'all niggas talking about rings for?
They'll come out throwing here on
Pick.
first down.
He threw me one.
It's intercepted.
Come on, rookie. Make it, rookie.
The 35.
You got the pick, though.
Put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing.
And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
Hold it up.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Taken from about the 12.
Hey, yo.
Got inside the 30 to 27.
Kickoff team got to be full of hit.
At their own 27-yard line.
And they got 3-5 wide.
The Lions offense ready to kick off
that.
their next
Stop
drive.
that.
They've been
Stop
outplayed
that.
early, no question.
Stop
down
that.
14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out.
If I played that game, I'm about to get it, bro. I don't care. I'm going to play that game.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bro, come on, man.
Brought down just shy of the
We read all of that.
32 on the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
44-yard line.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back?
Oh, yeah, he got to take a hit.
That didn't think, that's just
keep giving him the ball.
Continue, just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And a give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this.
Z is foul. Z is foul.
And that's enough to pick up the 1st.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Quickly to Kelsey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll get into the end zone. Fields with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays.
Now back to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a handoff looking right. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Detroit Lions, first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage.
No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Detroit. Charles Kelsey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Saints 21. Lions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Complete.
It's a big play there for the Saints. 47 yards.
1st down, New Orleans.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Every time I go double.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ooh, I like this. My two fastest niggas on that side.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's
Miller eating today, boy.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And 4 at the 7-yard line.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Let's see what I can pick up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
His kick is
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
I don't know how niggas be getting these teams to open up with that.
Their own 29-yard line.
Dumb. Type of garbage.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. And he'll bang that one through.
It's the score, Saints 28, Lions 21. Eddie Pinheiro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Without a doubt, just tally them up right there.
They're watching this game. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
28-yard gain.
That's good for 28 yards.
First down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return is stopped well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it. Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he will be marked down inside New Orleans 10.
Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Don't run it. We got the touchdown.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
What?
Takes this one again for a Lions touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. We've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception into red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll keep it on the ground again here.
That's a 3-yard front, stopping you.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already.
Bro, that nigga is little as hell, just pushing the whole damn pile, bro.
Take the advice of Mr. Davis. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
That nigga not
yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside
yes, sir. Good
and he will
defense.
not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
This nigga is ass, bro. That's some dumbass shit. This nigga got an audible for a screen. That's weak as hell.
Flip of the script from fourth down to first.
Alright. That's cool, I guess.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Automatic 5 yards every time.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz
Why
and
is Cameron
detecting
Jordan
it
on
and
tackles with a
blocking it
DT?
and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Not that shit, yeah.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw.
Stop, nigga.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
I'm glad they didn't let that nigga just swat that. That would have
coming
been
out to
mad.
start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively.
I told you he's not fast enough, Lon. He's not fast enough, Lon.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Scotty Miller, 77 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But
I think that's a touchdown, Beck.
What did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, yep, just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is it!
The Lions Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive.
Oh, that's locked up. That's crazy.
Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turned the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
This is not the play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. 4-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before you get a good
He's going to get that first down, man.
And this will wind up as Saints first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5. And the Saints first down.
Bro. That right there is where you fucked up at, baby.
They'll look to throw here.
Ooh,
Complete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down right around to 47 this time. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a
damn, what the fuck? What is a 5-2? Hold on.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside
first down. Yes,
and
sir.
down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more there and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. play action. They'll throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
First and goal, New Orleans.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Saints add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score Saints 42, Lions 28.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll be a second and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's past the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're sitting right there on the brink, aren't they?
And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's now fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the ball is knocked out.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. So he's in for his third score of the game. And the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ballgame and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. He was able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 33-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is made at the Saints' 41-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
One-side kick, now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their
They're going to keep
offense,
getting hit, too, bro.
play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. This is
They keep going. You keep getting the same fucking route, bro. Why are you in the fucking game? I'm so ass, bro.
Yes, it was a touchdown.
I'm so ass.
And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. We've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Jesse Horn, that nigga just pissed me off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going to give this time to the tailback. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control. But still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
56.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
56.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Saints, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Now she with me just because my accent.